Difficulties on the family altar because we have family and the devil has no way. So let us remain unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable because together as a family.
When we talk about a family altar, we're talking about the structure.
Yeah.
The structure that was fragmented and that was attacked by the enemy from the word go.
Yeah.
So normally we say this is where humanity meets divinity.
Yes, sister. Whether you are black, white, mixed up, or any other race, but you like me, we are fighting generational curses under family altar.
Hi, greetings viewers at home. Your host, Apostle Mpho Malatse again on your screen. Check your time. It is family altar time where humanity meets with divinity and where the natural partner with the supernatural. Thank you so much for being a loyal viewer and to always write those emails, ask those questions, those calls that we receive. The only thing that I would like to plead again with you is partnership. Family, the gospel is not cheap. And we need each other in order for us to complete this given mandate. So please take your time and partner with us. There is more to come and we are into that business to restore and build families again. The only structure that the enemy will forever fight. It is not easy to build a home because the minute you start building that home, the devil will run mad and he will make sure that he destroy that family from the foundation. So since all of us, we are connected from our roots, there are certain things that we need to know about ourselves before we can start a journey. I know one day Jesus said, before you build a house, do some calculations. Make sure that you understand the cost of what you are building. As the storms comes from the east, the west, the north, and the south, your house must be able to stand the test of time. And today we are bringing another, exciting topic by the name of marriage and loss. I know for the longest of time, many people, they've reached a conclusion that marriage never works. I've met too many people in life. Some of them, their marriage lasted for 2 weeks, some for 6 months. One gentleman once said, when I was trying to salvage the situation, the same day, so sometimes we do these things because we want to satisfy our friends, we want to satisfy our families. But if you were not as a person, you are not at ease with the decision that you're about to take, I plead with you. Skakena. Take your time to deal with it. I know that some people, when they step into this journey, they feel that the marriage will cure their deep feeling of loneliness. Some, they think that the marriage will come, and make them happy. They're expecting the other person to add value into their lives. But in the real life situation, you can never give what you don't have. So you better wait and take your time before you commit into this. And for the longest of time, we came across people who ended up now beating each other, the level of resentment, animosity, something that started so well in the name of love. Because that is a subject that I forever deal with. Or look, let your marriage avoid to make love the center of everything. Some sensible and relevancy and reasoning as well must be part and parcel of that journey. If you don't know the purpose that the two of you want to achieve in life, if you don't understand the roles that you need to play, then I can assure you Lenyalo la lena le tlo bana le mathata a mangata. But we bless the Lord that today we are having a couple who managed to survive for 30 years. I remember one day when I was reading the Bible, Jesus said, before you build a house, take some stock. Do thorough calculations to know exactly what you're about to build. He further said, 2 men attempted to build, and the other one chose to build anyhow, and the other one had to look for a solid rock to build upon. Because when he was building this house, he built this house with the storm in mind. That means to say, immediately when you erect that house there as a visible altar, there are a lot of invisible altars that will start attacking that family. That is why when we look around, I mean, Bana, they grew up without knowing their fathers. There is too much havoc in families, single-handedly so, single mothers, different fathers. I mean, there is too much, calamity in our families. That is why we can't even face, those things that we address in our lives. It is even difficult to deal with the issue of economy and also wealth, and also to see the space that we need to fill in our bloodline, because the family structures are wounded. So, children of God, as you'll be watching today, when you look at the stats, I mean, many marriages ended up in divorce. I was giving one, couple premarital counseling. And when I started, dealing with the real issues of life, the boy said to me, I saw my father killing my mother. And it's the young man now who's about to marry, and I look at this young woman, I said, oh God, please intervene. But I thank God that we went through thorough, counseling, and now they are wedded, and we believe that God will propel them to the heights of power and victory. And as last week we were dealing with Palesa Mahoka, unpacking the challenges of the failed marriages where the abuse became the order of the day, and she walked out while she was still alive. Today we have a couple, like I said, who were married for 30 years. So 3 decades staying together with one person. The Bible says it took Solomon 1,000 to be faithful. I mean, he had to take 1,000 wives in order for him to be faithful. But we have one man here who managed, to be with one woman for 30 years. And I don't know what are your struggles out there, but it is possible and it is doable. And they've been blessed with 5 children. They have a business called Basadi Interiors where they trade curtains and blinds. And now, I have Grace and Mishak Ncube, on the platform today, who are about to unpack and also deal with some of the things, the challenges they went through, and the loss. Losing someone in your life, losing someone in your family, it is never easy. Most of the time, we spend most of our time blaming ourselves that we never do enough. We never invested in much time, to deal with the situation, or maybe we feel that we neglected them. But the only thing that gives us courage is because God knows everything. And the Ncubes will talk to us about the challenges they experienced in their marriage, including the loss of a child, and how they overcame that. And I believe as you are sitting there as the family, you can relate, to their story. Also, you can learn some of the things that can empower, build your own family. If you are about to go and divorce, maybe you can revisit the picture of your family again by addressing the root cause, the original intent, why you guys decided to come together as a family. I met one, friend of mine who is a lawyer, and he said to me, one of the worst things that we need to deal with in the High Court is to see a marriage who's still full of life deciding to go, into divorce. And once it hits the high court, there is no turning back. So as you are sitting there in the family, please invite your neighbor, invite your friends, invite your cousins, send out those SMSs, whatever WhatsApp calls. Call them and tell them that family altar, it is on your screen. And we are about to see the grace and the love of God in our lives. But please remember, do partner with us. The email is on the screen. The numbers are on the screen. Call me. Write those emails. Unfortunately, we can't put our account details on the screen because there is a lot of things that are happening out there. Especially this time of festive season. And I believe that God will keep you and bless you during this time where we are also facing the fourth wave. I pray and decree and declare upon your life that God will keep you until we meet again next year. But right now, as we are about to come back, sit tuned. Just stay tuned as I'm about to come back with this couple. May God bless you.